Hello guys, Splicer here. Now today I want to talk to you about what I think personally is the best loadout in Ghost Recon Wildlands. Obviously I'm going to tell you why that is, so let's move on to it now. So for the best overall loadout, I go for the ACR as a primary weapon, the HTI as your secondary weapon, and the 5.7 USG for your handgun. Now the reason I do this is I split it down to the characteristics of each weapon. So the ACR is a very good assault rifle that can engage targets at short to medium distance, and as well has quite a big magazine and you can take them on quite freely and quite easily. Whereas the HDI will take out helicopters, take out vehicles, and take out large targets fairly easily. So it gives you that aspect of if you run out of explosives, let's say, you can then take out those vehicles with the HDI. And with the 5.7 USG, the reason I've picked that handgun is because although it hasn't got as high of a damage stat as the Desert Eagle, for example, it does have a 30 round magazine and it fires very quickly. So when you're looking at pistols, the enemies die relatively easily in this game anyway. So even if it takes 2 shots with a pistol with a rate of fire like that, you're going to get the same impact, if not a bigger impact, than those weapons that have a larger caliber bullet, however it takes longer to cycle the round. So the reason you're going to want to go for the ACR in your primary weapon is that I've seen a lot of YouTubers recently saying that weapon stats mean nothing in Ghost Recon Wildlands, and that's simply not the case. Obviously if you get to a certain level of damage or penetration, then your weapon's going to act the same because it's reached that maximum level, and let's say it's above 75% of max, you're going to get the best out of that weapon. But when it comes to accuracy and handling, you want to have high level stats for those because it's what draws down the grouping of your weapon. So if you have a low level handling stat and you fire a weapon on full auto, it's going to shoot up to the sky and you're going to lose control of that weapon. Same as with accuracy, it causes your weapon to sway left and right randomly. So if you've got a really weak accuracy level on your weapon, when you fire it at full auto, it's going to jump off to the left or to the right and you're going to end up missing your target. So the way these two stats come together is if you've got a very good accuracy stat and handling stats, or around the same of each, the grouping of that weapon is going to be smaller than obviously if those stats are really poor and your weapon's going to shoot all over the place. I have made a video on this called What is Gun Stability, because gun stability is the combination of accuracy and handling put together, so check that guys out if you want any more info on how the stats affect your weapon. So that's the reason why I picked the ACR. Because you can get a maximum accuracy stat with a lot of the attachments that you have, and you've got a very high handling stat as well. So I've given you an example here of where I fire the weapon up a wall without any attachments on, and you can see it shoots right to the top of the wall where it meets the roof. When then I attach all of my attachments that I want to put on there, and it's more than halved that sort of lift you get from the weapon, and it veers off extremely slightly to the right. So if you're engaging a target from a little bit of distance, you can rest assured that your weapon and all the rounds are going to fall in that area because your accuracy and handling stats are so high. Now this is where a couple of compromises come in and the reasoning behind my secondary weapon. So yes, I don't have an underslung grenade launcher on the ACR, which is a very useful bit of equipment. However, I've caveated that with having an extremely powerful sniper rifle as my second, which takes out vehicles. So I'll simply switch from my assault rifle to the HDI and you can take out helicopters and vehicles just as quickly as if you had an underslung grenade launcher. But that's pretty much it guys. It's the way of using your primary and secondary weapons to complement each other to get a maximum efficiency out of your character. Obviously this is going to come into play a lot more when PvP come in, and you'll be tuning your character towards taking out single characters in a tactical approach. But obviously for this, I've aimed it at taking on the cartel and Unidad, and it gives you the best options at taking them out the most effectively. So tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Obviously this is just my opinion, but if you guys have different loadouts and reasons why, I'd love to know why, just so I might even mix up my own based on what you guys say. But thanks for watching guys. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this, because I'm always bringing out new content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.